one. You have been the one for me. Okay, let's get started. This is my Cromwell review. So hello guys, welcome to my Cromwell review. This is the tier 6 British medium tank, the Cromwell, we're gonna take a look at today. This is a very fast tank. One of the fastest medium tank, if not the fastest medium tank in the game. It has a top speed of amazing 64 km per hour, which is just devastatingly fast. Faster than many light tanks can ever do. And really, what do you need to use the speed for? Well, I'm using the speed for flanking opportunities, trying to use my camera rating to stay hidden as long as possible, and using the great 75mm to just devastate my enemies. Tier 6 tanks, tier 7 tanks you can take from the front, most of them, and tier 8 you can just simply flank them and they will die within few seconds. So to start with, they got 750 hit points, which is really standard for a tier 6 British medium tank, or tier 6 medium tank. Anyways, it has amazingly horsepower, which we will take a look at in a few seconds. The traverse speed is 36, which is fairly good, and as we take a look at the hull armor, it's completely flat and not very thick. It got 64 at the front, the turret has 76, the side turret has 63 and the rear 57. Don't ever think of bouncing any shots really, you have to be extremely lucky. The side has 32 as long with the rear, so you should never really count on bouncing anything, really, like ever, no really, ever. So this tank is what I would call a medium light tank kind of thing, kind of a mix of both things. It got the size of a medium tank, a gun of a medium tank, matchmaking like a medium tank, but the speed of a light and the armor of the light as well. So when you start off with this vehicle, you start with the 6th powder gun, which got a very good rate of fire, all right penetration but low alpha damage. The aim time is good, but the accuracy is not as good as well. And you quickly move up to the second 60 pounder with 5 more penetration. That's really good, yada. Then you can have the opportunity to go for a howitzer, have a little fun with the derp gun. 47 penetration is not really much. You can go through lightly armored tanks if you're lucky. If you hit them, you got very bad accuracy. The aim time is alright for a derp gun, but I just don't recommend this for a Cromwell really. It can be fun, but just you're so much better with the next gun you get, which is the first 75mm. It unfortunately got very low penetration for a tier 6 tank, but the alpha damage is beginning to move up a little. 110 is not bad. But then you get to this gun, and this is why one of the reasons I love the Cromwell so much that I do. It got 15.38 rate of fire, which on my tank is 3.29 reload time between each shot. Very rapid firely gun with 145 average penetration and 135 average damage, and with a good accuracy of 0.36 and a good aim time of 2.3. You can really devastate target real quick with this gun, and the DPM is just simply amazing. If you take a look at the engines, you start off with a fairly alright 410 engine power, but you will quickly move up to this fucker, which got, sorry for my language, 600 engine power, and to top it with you got the next engine which got 650. Then you will start to feel the power of the Cromwell's engine. You can simply just go around the battlefield as quickly as, you know, a light tank. Anyways, as I've said many times, I've tried to use this a bit like a light tank, try to spot for my team to start with, and later on try and flank and out DPM my opponents. And for that I'm going to use binoculars. This tank can't use vertical stabilizers. If it could, I've done that, that's for sure, because when you move the tank and suddenly stop, you need a lot of time to aim, and that can be really frustrating sometimes, especially after this last patch 9.6, where the accuracy nerfs make it harder to shoot on the move and hit those lucky shots. So I'm going for binoculars. For the view range, it got 360 base view range, and with binoculars you can get up to 459, which is really nice. Then I'm going for standard ventilation class 2 and a medium tank caliber gun rammer. For my crew skills I go as quickly as possible for 6 cents on the commander. I think it's important when you play tanks that are made for spotting, as I'm done with this one. And then I'm going for camo weighting just to get as high as possible. Try and stay hidden for as long as possible when I'm shooting at people. And I think it's working really well. Much better than repair does, which is also up. I will consider though going for the snapshot soon, which improves accuracy during turret rotation. And this one with the smooth ride improves accuracy when firing on the move. But you can do what you want really. That's just what I recommend. For consumables wise, I will recommend you use a fire extinguisher, small repair kit and small first aid kit. Nothing more is really needed. You can switch this out with putting in tea if you want. If you're feeling rich or just like the tank really much. I feel though that the extinguisher is okay. You doesn't get to set on fire that much, but just in case, you know. A little fire extinguisher doesn't hurt anyone, does it? Yeah. So yeah, I think the Cromwell is a good tank, and I think it's time to take a look at some gameplay. And here we go. The first game here is an almost perfect matchup for this tank. There are only 5 to 6 tanks on each team. I see there's 6 on their team, but there are only 1 heavy tank on their team. That is a tier 6. And that's very good for the Cromwell. The Cromwell loves medium tanks. Tanks they can flank. I love heavy tanks as well, but medium tanks tend to go not in a cluster like heavy tanks do. And we're going up here to a very aggressive position. And a position I like to do in my medium tanks and light tanks as well. See if we can get some spots off. Put up my binoculars so we can get that view-range cap we can see right here. The full circle, that's so beautiful. And we can spot the headser. Putting a good shot into him and take out almost half of his health. And we certainly, almost guaranteed we hit the second. Oh, and there's a Cromwell in a very, very aggressive position for a Cromwell. A Cromwell is not a front line tank. It's a tank that goes out and spots for the team at the start. A bit like a light tank, but it's much bigger. It's almost the same size as some heavy tanks. And you can notice that. You see the KV-1 and the Cromwell. The Cromwell is almost higher in profile than the KV-1. So now we're trying to see if everyone wants to go up. It doesn't seem to do so. So we're going over to our spot again. See if I can spot anything. Let's see. Any luck this time? Oh, we spot the headster again as he moves. I don't know if he realized he was spotted or just got bored of sitting there. Anyway, we take him out with a second shot. The lovely rate of fire was not a problem. That we missed the first shot. He got taken out by the second. And there, as a little duck tank. And he is really like a sitting duck right now. The second shot should finish him off. Oh, just go over him. He doesn't know how lucky he was there. But the second shot was a novice roll, and we take him out with only 2 shots. So it's fairly even. We secured 2 kills. But it's still fairly even. See the Cromwell? Can we get a lucky shot into his cupola? To his turret? No. Damn it. Oh, we got spotted. Oh, we see the T-34. Some vision, maybe he was running beside us when we didn't notice. Anyway, we got a lovely shot into him here. And can we take him out? No, Blaccman took him out. Beautiful shot by Blaccman in his Sharp Panzer. Oh, we made a mistake here. The Cromwell took our driver out and our track as well with 1 lucky shot. God damn. And there. It's a tier 6 British tank destroyer, turreted, really slow going backwards. Realized that was a wrong decision to go there. And now we see a KV-1. Obviously he's waiting for something. But we punish him along. I think with the KV-2 putting a shot into him. And he got taken out as well. And it's still fairly even, it's 9-8. And we still got most of our health. But we haven't been aggressive yet so far. But now I think it's time. I see my KV-85 friend. He's in trouble. And I want to help him out as quickly as possible. And now we can use the speed of the Cromwell to get into position very fast. And see if we can help him out. Going up to fast 50 kilometers per hour. Plowing about the battlefield. Can we help our friend? Oh, he got taken out by artillery, I think. Oh, that's an ugly one. Oh, he had his ass to the artillery. Never a good thing to do. Should have climbed the rock over here to stay artillery safe. But now we can flank the enemy. There's a KV-1 and an 82. None of them looking at this way. We take him out with the second shot with a lucky fire as well. And now the 82 hasn't turned his tank yet. We auto-aimed to keep on the move. I had a mission at this point where I had to destroy and damage people on the move. So that's what I'm doing here. Got damaged by artillery anyhow. So I'm like, okay, let's take him out fast. A bit lucky they didn't do more damage than that. I could easily be one-shot if it had been a higher caliber artillery shell. But now the game is pretty secure. We took out 2 enemy tier 5 tanks without taking any damage from them. Only the artillery hit us. But it wasn't that big of a shell. And we still got most of our hit points. And now it's only artillery. It's really just a cleanup. Let's speed the video up a little bit, so we're not wasting any time. Can we find the artillery and secure our top gun? And we get a brothers in arms if Blaccman gets the other one. That's the question. We found the both. Fired the Hummel. And he's just no chance really. And we could take the other one as well. I would like to spot him. Can't spot him. Oh, he's right there. And I let Blaccman finish him off with his second shot there, securing the brothers in arms. So this was a fairly standard game in the Cromwell. It was a very, very good matchup on a very, very good map. And you can see as well, if you can get up to a lovely position with the Cromwell, as long as you're not getting shot at, you can just punish out DPM with a good accurate gun and great rate of fire, rip the enemies apart one by one, and maybe use the excellent speed to flank the opponents. That's what I really love to do in the Cromwell. Before we go to the next battle, let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. So this was a mastery badge in the Cromwell. Not really surprisingly, but I feel it is kinda hard to get a mastery badge in this tank. It's not something you can do as easily as another tier 6 medium tanks. We succeeded in getting the brothers in arms along with Blaccman for securing 3 kills each, at least. Got the high caliber for punishing out the highest amount of damage in the game. Must at least be 20% of the full HP of the enemy team, and we secured the top gun as well. We made 2,473 experience. We did 2,473 damage. In a tier 6 matchup that is really good, because there's not much damage to go for. We picked up 6 kills, which secured our top gun, and we made 1,342 base experience, which was doubled of the next on our team. Really successful round, which I don't think we would have won if it wasn't for me, no offense given. We fired 34 shots, in which 23 hits and 21 penetrations. Leading up to this high amount of damage, we received 2 hits and they both pinned us. Nothing spectacular. We spotted 5 enemies, damaged 9 and destroyed 6 of them, and we made 42,000 credits. Really nice. So let's take a look at the other game in this series. So here we see the second game in the series. This is a tier 7 matchup. Still a good map for the Cromwell, I believe. Elhaluf is not the worst. There are 4 enemy tanks that are tier 7 and 4 on our team. So it's not that bad really. Could be worse. Tier 8 is definitely worse. So we can do a good job with this gun. which got 145 penetration. And I'm going over to the western side of the map, I believe. And that's where most of the action takes place on El Haluf these days. I'm going into the start position. And I'm going to in most of my medium tanks. Trying not to expose much of myself, but still have gun depression enough to take a shot off. Nah. Don't quite have it. I'm searching for other positions. Let's see. If this one is okay. Is this one okay? Oh yeah. He spots the Cromwell and putting in a good shot into him. He misses his shot. Good first ambush. But I don't want to trade with him. We're taking the chill pill. Don't want to trade health at the start of the game. Especially not in the Cromwell. So we're looking for another shot. I think we found gun depression enough. It's a KV-85. We missed the first shot, goes behind his turret. The second shot somehow didn't penetrate. Maybe it hit his track flush. Made him not tracked and not penetrated. I don't know these physics. He's definitely aiming at me. I don't want to get any part of that. As we know, he can take up out a third of my health with a single shot. We see the Cromwell. He has his ass to 3 of our tanks. Not much he can do. Take a shot from another Cromwell, but I have to take this guy out. Take another shot, putting one shot into him, and we pull back. A fair engagements, yeah, that was alright. We didn't lose much of our health. It was okay. Waiting for this. Okay. The Cromwell died. And the Chibi is on a roll. I think he's enjoying to be in top tier for once. Putting shots into the T-25 too. I want to see if I can get a shot up too. But he's hiding behind a rock. Now to see if the accuracy is good enough in this tank. Waiting for him to come. Let's go. Oh, and it just passed on top of his tank. And there it goes into the rock. Oh, we found a Panzer. Lucky shot into the side of his tank. The second shot hits the rock in front of him. Very unfortunate. And maybe we hit the third. We don't know. He might have moved. Putting a shot into the Tiger's turret. Not enough. And Chibi friend got taken out. And the game is not looking that good for us, our team anymore. It's 5-8. And I'm pulling back, waiting for this Tiger to attack. But unfortunately my T-150 friend wanna engage him. That's okay, if he can. You see a T-21 down in the cap circle. Can we get a shot into him? Oh, we see the eyes was looking right at us. So I think we are good with the T-21 putting a shot into his head. The second shot, not so lucky. It's very hard to make clutch shots in this tank, as it can't use vertical stabilizers. You have to sit still and aim most of the time, or you can just get really lucky. Trying to find positions. Another tank died, and now it's 6-11. It's not looking good for our team. The only one that's left is a Cromwell over here, and us 3 over here. I'm checking now that I'm not getting flanked. While I wait for this Tiger, I really want him to attack. Oh, I find the IS. Bloodshot. Misses him. He did fire at us. The Tiger's over there. Poking our friends. And now I decide we have to attack. We have to clear one flank, or else we are getting sandwiched. So I'm taking this one out first. There are 3 tanks. They took the Hellcat, I took the Churchill. And now we are flanking this EC8. We are circling a tier 6 medium tank here, my friends. And he got taken out. Real quickly turned this around, and now the Tiger is alone, really. Can we take him out? I want to trade with him though. Economy is with me, so we have good chance to take him out without taking any damage in return. I let the IS do the engagement. We don't want to lose health unnecessary. There we find the IS. Aiming, 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 aiming. Wait for him to come around the corner. Put a lovely shot into his mid plate. Make sure he's not looking at me directly. And then we go for the second shot. A good shot into his mid plate again. Oh, as I can see, I'm getting flanked by a T-25 too. But he can't get forward to me because this M6 guarding him. But I know he's not gonna do that forever. So I have to make a move soon. Oh, I noticed the T-25 too fired. So now making my move, I decide to help my IS friend out. Attack. There IS. Oh, he took my friend out. But I still need 3, 4, 5 shots to take him out. I go for the tracking shot. I know I can't take him out before he reloads. So I decide to track him and circle him around. And this is just a bully. We can very easily circle this IS, take him out, make him look silly with a tier 6 medium tank. Really great play. I switch to APCR here because I believe that every single shot counts now. I'm alone versus 3 tanks, a tier 7, a tier 6 and a tier 5 tank destroyer. Nothing you want to play around with. In a situation like this, you want to move quick, you want to make fast decisions, and do not stay in the same place. Or else you will get flanked, you will get sandwiched, they will catch up to each other. Oh, we found the Stuk, he took our Amarak, quickly repair that. Luckily we tracked him with the first shot, very lucky. Now, simple little turn around and we take him out effectively. Now, escaping from the T-25-2, I'm sure he was on his way back to help his friend. Oh, and there he is. Can we make it over the ridge? Oh yeah, we did. He missed. It's a one shot. We can take a shot from him. We have to take the chance. Firing. Oh, we missed. Didn't fire. And we take him out with another clutch shot. And now it's 1 versus 1. Me versus a Panther, a tier 6 German tank destroyer. With a lovely rate of fire, can easily take me out within 2-3 shots, depending on the gun. What I'm doing now, waiting for me to get unspotted, made him believe I was going this way, and now in reality I'm going this way, to see if I can caught him. My team are making a shout out for me. Got spil BlueFox, they're saying. They probably know I'm Danish. And I say in fact to him. Very kind of them. Can we spot him? And there he is. See, he's using a 88. And that's really maybe the best gun to use against me. Low penetration but high alpha damage. Good reload and good DPM. I can only take 1 shot. If I take 2, I'm dead. But I'm taking my time here. We got 6 minutes left. And I know where he is. Roughly. I know he's in the circle. And I still believe he's in the same place. We didn't get spotted. Maybe he's not in the same place anymore. Where can he be? He can be anywhere. But I still believe he's on this side of the circle. So what I'm going to do is running down, getting up to the little ridge, and take him out. Oh, and there he is! Oh, we're firing on the move. Didn't succeed, he didn't fire at us. Getting down below his gun line, getting up right next to him. Missing again, and now it's just a circle. Oh, we are circling uphill. Oh, it's so close. Can we catch up with him? Can we take him out with the last shot? Oh, we just managed to circle him around, making him look silly too. That was the 4th tank in this game we circled around and made look like a little girl. This tank is what I love with it. It can track people, circle them, almost any tank in the game, and make them look silly. And that's why I love this tank. Absolutely. Devastating gun at tier 6, lovely rate of fire, lovely speed, almost like a light tank. A bigger light tank, but with a gun that is really competitive at tier 6. And what But what this can do in a situation like this, it can move quickly, it can take shots that are devastating if they can track the IS, for example. Track the IS, go around him, and we can easily take that tier 7 Russian heavy tank out without taking any damage in return. And well, let's take a look at the post-game stats to see how it all went out. So this was just a master example of what you can pull off in the Cromwell under the right circumstances. If you can take the enemies out one by one and get the tracking shot, this tank is really devastating. We got another mastery badge for this game, not surprising, the high caliber and the top gun. We did 3104 damage to enemy vehicles, and at tier 6 that is simply amazing. We picked up 7 kills and got 1554 base experience for this game. Absolutely devastating. We fired 45 shots, which is a lot, but you have to take your chances in the Cromwell and fire a lot. With a rapid fire gun, we hit 32 of our shots and made 27 penetration. And even though we fired all those premium shots, we still made 46k profit. And it would have been 27 if I didn't have a premium account. So absolutely devastating and profitable game. And we can see down here that we got 4662 for our double in this tank. Simply can't say I recommend this enough. I think everybody should try the Cromwell. It is played a bit like a light tank in a way. Use the speed of it and the gun capability of just circling enemies, punishing out very high DPM, and I think you will be successful. So that's all for now. If you enjoyed the replays, if you enjoyed my review, please give it a like on the channel. I really appreciate that, and hopefully you will take care, and I see you around.